Hello. I hope your Mondays are going well. And we're going to do a breathing practice with a little bit of, followed by a little bit of guided meditation. And some sound. All of these practices are meant to calm and soothe the nervous system. And research shows that when the nervous system is calm and soothed, then our immune systems are supported. And we all could use a little more calming, a little less anxiety, a little more support for our immune systems. So find a comfortable position where your spine can be nice and long. I'm Rose Kress. I'm the owner and the director of the LifeForce Yoga Healing Institute. I'm thrilled to have you join me. Feel free to pop any questions into the comment section. And if you're watching live, I will answer those live. Get rid of any distractions that you might have. Maybe turning off cell phones or closing mail and Facebook tabs on the computer, turning phones face down so that you won't be disturbed. We'll go 10, 15 minutes maybe. So let's take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Another big breath in and sigh it out. One more time. So let's start by engaging in the practice of Ujjayi. Ujjayi means victory in Sanskrit, and it is the breath where we slightly constrict the back of the throat so that the breath becomes audible. It kind of sounds like waves over pebbles or even a soft snore. It is said in yogic and Ayurvedic tradition that the Ujjayi breath scrubs the lymph nodes in the throat, and the lymph is our first line of defense. It's part of our immune system. So let's start by imagining as though you're fogging up. You had a mirror in your hand and you were fogging that mirror. Making that noisy kind of fog-inducing sound at the back of the throat. Keep doing that. Let the breath be exhaled through the mouth so you can make that sound. Now start to notice what you're doing with your throat to make that sound. Keep doing that with your throat, but this time inhale and make that sound. So it'll sound like this. Very nice. Now, keep making that sound, but close your lips. So now the breath starts to move through the nose. If it supports you, think about breathing through the throat, even while your mouth is closed. So now that you have that, allow the eyes to soften. And as you breathe here, begin to focus on filling the lungs on the inhale, drawing navel to the spine to empty the lungs as you exhale. Keep making the sound. Abdomen expanding as you inhale. Navel drawing in as you exhale. Keep the breath going. Now start to think about the breath moving into the back of the lungs. You may feel it in the chest, the rise and fall in the chest. But begin to notice breath moving the back of the body. 60% of your lung tissue is in the back of your body. Inviting that movement of breath in the back of the body. Continuing to make that Ujjayi sound. Now begin to slow the breath even more. We do this by focusing on the exhale, allowing the exhale to become longer than the inhale. If it supports to help you maintain your focus, you might even begin to count the beats of your exhale. And count the beats of your inhale. Counting makes you feel more anxious, then invite a repetition of sound, an internal repetition. This might be using the word peace, using the word Om. When you trust your innate wisdom to know when you've counted more pieces or more ohms, internal ohms, than on the exhale than on the inhale. And let's support the breath here by bringing the hands into what is called Anjali Mudra or prayer mudra. So the fingers are all together, palms lightly pressing together right at the heart center. This is a mudra to invite balance, to invite the halves of our brains to come together. This is a mudra to support contemplation and focus. And to this now we'll add the sound of Om. Continue to take your Ujjayi breaths, that noisy breath on the inhale, and we'll use the exhale for the sound of Om, as long and drawn out as you can. Inhaling. The sound helps you to lengthen your exhale. The sound also vibrates through the rib cage, through the torso, through the throat, and stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system. So make sure you use that sound on the exhale to get that added benefit. Inhaling. One more time, inhaling. As we release that sound of Om, come back to your Ujjayi breath. Continue to hold this Anjali Mudra, this prayer mudra, as you now invite an experience of yourself as calm, healthy, and connected. Perhaps remembering a time in your life when you felt calm, healthy, connected. Perhaps it's a feeling in the body. Maybe an image or a thought. Hold this connection with yourself as calm, healthy, and connected. Maybe even imagining yourself going forward through your day, the coming weeks, as calm, healthy, and connected. Let's take 3 breaths, holding this vision, this bhavana, we call it, for ourselves. And when you finish your 3rd breath, release your hands down to your lap. Let the palms rest open. Release your Ujjayi breath. And take 3 breaths here to notice the palms of the hands, the left palm and the right palm. To notice the movement of your breath. Perhaps the focus of your mind and your energy. And you may feel called to sit, to remain just as you are in this experience. Perhaps you feel ready to allow the eyes to open. Perhaps you feel ready to move into your afternoon, your day, wherever you are. Thank you for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel a little more calm, a little more connected. Those lungs are taking nice, full, deep breaths. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to share how you feel. And join me tomorrow. We'll go at 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time. We'll do Ganesha Mudra and a fun breathing practice to help clear our throats, clear things out, and then again we'll sit for a little guided meditation. Thank you. Namaste.